Alright, this is an excellent question. Let me break it down and help you decide if it's better to choose version 1 or version 2 of the CP Day 1 case. And if you'd like to get additional Day 1 cases for practice, make sure to check out giveworkcpa.com, where we provide mock exams, marking, and simple study notes that increase your chance of passing the CPA exams. But let's get back to today's video, and I'll start by sharing with you how Day 1 works. In the CP Day 1, there are two cases tested. Version 1, which is the new case that comes out in that year's Capstone 1, and version 2, which is a repetition of prior year's case. To be clear, both of those cases are brand new exam cases, in a sense that no one knows what questions are going to be tested on it. But version 2 is based on the same company as in last year's Day 1. So you can already see that version 2 has a bit of an advantage because there's already some precedence and prior knowledge of the company, but both of them are going to test you on brand new questions. Now, CFE is written by different types of candidates. We have first-time writers, experienced writers, international accountants, masters of accounting students, and so on. First-time writers must choose the case that was in their Capstone 1. There is no choice. You have to write what is in your Capstone 1, unless for some reason that case is not tested in your CFE, for example, if you skipped it. Now, experienced writers and those challenging the CFE can choose between version 1 or version 2. So this primarily applies to you. Here's how to decide. The first factor is availability. The version 2 case is already available, as I said earlier. The Capstone 1 original version, the sample answer to Capstone 1, the practice cases from Capstone 2, it's all available to you, so you can begin your review early. The earlier you start, the better it is, so this is a clear advantage for version 2. Second factor is number of practice versions. Typically you get 3 practice versions, and these are given in Capstone 2. Version 2 has the advantage of an additional 4th practice case, which is the exam case that was tested last year. Some may argue that there is no solution to last year's exam version, so it's pointless to practice it, but that's just silly. Why would you not want to practice the real exam case that actually came up last year? Besides, I write answers to these cases anyway, so sample answers are available. The next factor is pass rates. There's a very interesting statistic that version 2 cases have a lower pass rate compared to version 1. This trend has been going on for many years, and this suggests that writing the new version 1 gives you statistically higher odds of passing the exam. Another factor is future-proofing. Choosing the new version 1 case gives you a safety net. In case you don't pass, you have the option to attempt the same case on your next attempt of Day 1. But version 2 case will expire because Day 1s are offered 2 times only, forcing you to learn yet another case in your next attempt. Experienced writers can circumvent this by writing CFEs back-to-back, but I won't get into it in too much detail in this video. Another factor is industry. If you currently work in a specific industry, or you are working with clients in some industry, like let's say restaurants or fishing, pets, tea, or toys, choosing a case in a familiar to you industry can give you an advantage. Knowing the industry lingo and the terms will make it easier for you to understand the Day 1 case. For example, a few years ago, we had a case about a hotel industry, and they used words like occupancy rate and ADR, which means like average daily rate. So if you work in the hospitality industry and knew those terms really well, it would give you an advantage as far as understanding the case. So as you can see, there are pros and cons to both. In my opinion, you can pass the exam with either of the cases. Your preparedness, your skills, your strategy, that matters the most. But if you're still undecided, I recommend to go with the version 1 of the Day 1. Alright, there you have it. If you'd like to get access to more Day 1 exam tips, it is reserved exclusively for GiveWork CPA members. Use the link below to check out our highly rated exam tutoring programs that help you become a CPA. See you next time.